Hello ladies and gentlemen, Black Friday is happening. You may have noticed I made a video about it on Switch Watch. Well, Switch Watch is about the Nintendo Switch, so what about other consoles? Well, I have this nice short video on some non-Switch deals that have caught my eye. Let's start with Video Games Plus, who are a Canadian website and show Canadian dollars, but what I say here I've converted to US dollars, which I think is easier for most people around the world. And speaking of the world, they have free worldwide shipping if you spend over 80 Canadian dollars, which is around 60 bucks. So yeah, please use the links below to support me. Let's start with Soul Hackers on PS4, PS5 and Xbox, a sequel more than 2 decades in the making, not exactly hitting the expectations of hardcore fans, nor the casuals. It was a bit of a difficult position, as is any Shin Megami Tensei spin-off that isn't Persona, but $11 is impossible to say no to. Sonic Superstars only recently came out like last month and it's already got a really nice discount on PS4 and PS5. It's $36 US, which isn't what you'd call an impulse buy, but it's probably now at the price it should have been at launch. This hardly set the world alight, but I think most people would agree it is a decent Sonic game. Metaloid Origin is $11, and just like the Switch version, this PS4 release is exclusive to Video Games Plus for the ESRB release, so you can only get it on here, and $11, it ain't gonna get cheaper than that, so if you've got a PS4 collection brewing, this might be the best price to pick it up. It's a bit like Mega Man, but more indie. Persona 5 Strikers is $11 on the PS4, so it's even cheaper than the Switch version. I mean, can you say no to anything from Atlas at that price? Even if you don't love all their games, they do provide a really good experience, and this is a perfect game to go alongside the newly released Tactica, another spin-off. Cowabunga Collection is just $18 US on PS4 and PS5, which is ridiculous value for money considering how many games you get in this collection, almost $1 per game, and most Ninja Turtles games from the retro era are decent to amazing. And even though I will be getting the Switch version, because of course I am, the PlayStation version should not be ignored. Theater Rhythm Final Barline is $22 US on the PS4, which for perhaps the greatest rhythm game ever made, absolutely worth every penny in my opinion. It was worth it full price, to be frank, almost endless amounts of content as you play through some of the best, easily the best music in gaming history. This is in my top 5 Switch games, but that discount is a bit more expensive on the Switch, so unless you must play on the go, then the cheaper PS4 version, that's an essential purchase if you don't have it already. Red Dead Redemption 2 is $15 US on both PS4 and Xbox, which I'm guessing isn't the cheapest it's ever been or ever will be, but damn, that's still one hell of a bargain, especially considering the first game is like $50 on the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, beautiful price for a beautiful game. And just a quick mention to the 3DS, because Video Games Plus have some decent prices on 3DS games that are included in their Black Friday sale. Sadly, most of the best RPGs have since sold out, but there's still some good games in here for people to top their collection off if you're into Harvest Moon and Tales of the Abyss. That's the one standout great JRPG in this one, so yeah, grab that if you don't have it already. Alright, let's move on to PlayAsia. Remember, until November 28th, they have free worldwide shipping if you spend over $50, and you can also get 5% off if you use my discount code SWTV23. Romancing Saga 2 is the big one for me. I mean, it's a JRPG for 20 bucks. Oh yes, this is a remaster of a Super Famicom JRPG from Square Enix. I've talked about it a lot over on Switch Watch, but the Switch version is not 20 bucks. The PS4 version is. This released in Asia, and it does have English, and although a bit idiosyncratic, not your usual Final Fantasy type game, if you like JRPGs, give this one a try. SD Gundam G Generation Crossrays, $10, that's just insane value for money. The PS4 version specifically. I don't know why they are basically giving it away for free, but it's an incredible deal because there's like 100 hours worth of content here in this strategy RPG with amazing style. I love the cutscenes, I love the attack animation. 10 bucks is something you cannot say no to unless you own it already. Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2 Remake is $2. $2 for the Chinese version on PS4. And don't worry, it plays in English. It does have English. You can check the languages listed below on the page. Like, how can you say no to that? I know these remakes aren't considered like perfect to the original, but you gotta give them a go for that price. It's $1 a game. PUO Tetris 2 is $3. $3 for the PS4 Chinese version, which again, you can check, it does have English. They're basically giving them away for free. Or these are the perfect top-ups to try and get you over that free shipping threshold. And this is 100% a fantastic game to boot. $3. River City Rival Showdown, $20, so a bit back to normality. I mentioned this one in the Switch video. It's not been out long, like a month or two, but the Asian PS4 version is down to $20 already, which is a really good price. It suits it a lot because when you look at it, some people may turn their nose up at it as though it's a bit pricey, but $20, no one can argue with that. Batsugun Saturn Tribute Boosted, $20. That's just for the PS4 version. And for a classic, legendary, influential shooter, yes please. This Asian version has English, even if it wasn't really needed, and includes 2 versions of the game, the original and a special version. I did hear rumors of a Western physical, but who needs that when this is just $20? Now, Serenity Forge. Yes, this is kind of repeating what I talked about on Switch Watch, since it's kind of same kind of games, just different consoles. Doki Doki Literature Club is the star of the show, with being just $15, which I think is immense value for a great visual novel. And I'm talking about the PS4 version specifically. The PS5 is a bit more expensive. I don't know why. Dungeon Munchies is $20 on the PS4 and PS5. It was on the Switch, but thanks to the discount, it's now sold out. So the PlayStation versions are the only way to go. Art of Rally on both PS4 and PS5, just $20. I would have mentioned this in the Switch video, but I thought I'd save it here since it runs much nicer on the more powerful systems. Below is $25 for the Steelbook Edition on PS4. I don't really know much about this game, but at 50% off, it's certainly worth looking into, I would say. Now, finally, a quick mention to FunStco.co.uk. This is one for my UK friends. I don't have affiliate links with these guys, but they have some great prices you should check out for the P-Cube releases. Yes, FunStco, P-Cube, they're owned by the same people. Like a Gal Guardians Demon Purge, which is 15 quid. Same can be said for Labyrinth of Zangetsu, also 15 quid. Sadly, the Switch version is sold out already, but the PS4 version is there for you. Adventure Academia, who literally no one talks about since it released, and Arcade Spirits 2, a European-only release that is only £10. Go check the site with the link below. Don't earn anything for that. I just wanted to show you guys, and that's it. If any take your fancy, please check the links below. All prices are correct at the time of recording. If they sell out all of their allocated discount stock, don't say I'm wrong. You're just slow. Or unlucky, depends how nice you are about it. And yes, thank you ever so much for the support, and viva la physical paradise!